Praise the Lord, everyone. Let's start this Bible ministries with a short word of prayer. Jesus, thank you, Lord, that you have kept us safe till now, Lord. And Lord, thank you for all the blessings which you have given us, and even for all the blessings which you will surely give us in future, Lord. And Lord, use me as a vessel, Lord. And Lord, talk through me, Lord, to many people, Lord. And as people are listening to this, Lord, keep them away from distractions, Lord. And help us to not to just listen or talk about your word, but to obey, Lord. And Lord, help us to spend more time in your presence, Lord. And Lord, let this meeting be blessing to many people, Lord. And let this meeting be glory, brings glory only to you, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Let's enter the worship session. Let's sing the song, Let the King of My Heart. To make Jesus the King of our heart is the best decision which we can ever make, because whatever He does is for our own good. He has great plans for us. And now let's worship Him. Let the King of my heart be the mountain where I run, the fountain I drink from. Oh, He's my song. Let the King of my heart be the shadow where I hide, the ransom for my life. Oh, He's my song. You are good, good. Oh, you are good, good. Oh, you are good, good. Oh, 'cause you are good, good. Oh, let the King of my heart be the Let the King of my heart be the wind inside my sails, the anchor in the waves. Oh, He's my song. Let the King of my heart be the fire inside my veins, the echo of my days. Oh, He's my song. Let the King of my heart be the wind inside my sails, the anchor in the waves. Oh, He's my song. Let the King of my heart be the fire inside my veins, the echo of my days. Oh, He's my song. Yes, you are good, you're good. Oh, you are good, 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 good. Oh, you're never gonna let me down. 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 'Cause you are good, good. Oh, you are good, good. Oh, you are good. You're good. Oh, Lord, you are good, good. Oh, Now let's enter into the word session. These are few Bible verses. Our topic is bullying. And Psalms 34:18, the Lord is near to those who have a broken heart and saves such as have a contrite spirit. Whenever we are broken, whenever we feel sad, it's good to go into His presence, pour out, pour out our hurt to Him, because He can understand us. He can do anything for us. And Matthew 5:44, but I say to you, love your enemies, bless those who curse you, do good to those who hate you, and pray for those who spitefully use you and persecute you. And this is a very difficult thing. We can only do this by God's help and His grace. And Proverbs 31:8-9, open your mouth for the speechless in the cause of all who are appointed to die. Open your mouth, judge righteously, and plead the cause of the poor and needy. So whenever we notice the bullying, we should take a stand. We can inform to elders, to authorities. And First Peter 3-9, not returning evil for evil or reviling for reviling, but on the contrary blessing, knowing that you were called to this, that you may inherit a blessing. And Proverbs 12:18, there is one who speaks like the piercing of a sword, but the tongue of the wise promotes health. So we should be very careful in the words which we speak. We should think before speaking. And Luke 6:31, and just as you want men to do to you, you also do to them likewise. We want everyone to treat us in good way. So we should also treat everyone in good way. And Romans 12:21, do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. And Philippians 2:3-4, let nothing be done through selfish ambition or conceit, but in lowliness of mind. Let each esteem others better than himself. Let each of you look out not only for his own interest, but also for the interest of others. And we know that when Jesus was going, then his disciples were fighting who is great among them. And that time God says that the child is great, and in the world people think the one who is great is dominating, have servants. But in God's kingdom, the one who is like a servant is only the great. So we should never think we are better than others. We don't know about others' life. Like some people uh, pray so much before the people, and some people pray very much less. So what the person who prays more think I'm the better, but maybe in private the one who prays less in public might pray more. So we don't know about others life. And another thing is, whenever we look at others blessings, we feel they are very big. Our blessings look small, but we should not be like that. We should be happy with what we have. Let's move to next slide. Deuteronomy 31:6, be strong and courageous, do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you, he will never leave you nor forsake you. Don't ever be afraid of bullying. And Ephesians 6:12, for our struggle is not against the flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Whenever we look at the person who is bullying, we should not look at the person's mindset. We should look at the devil is controlling that person in that way. In that way, we might not hate that person that much. And Matthew 5:11 is, blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. And Romans 12:17-20, recompense to no man evil for evil, provide things honest in the sight of all men, if it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. Therefore, if thine enemy hunger, feed him; if he thirst, give him drink. For in so doing, thou shalt heap coals of fire on his head. What happens is, sometimes the children are very innocent. When the teacher hits them, they don't know to complain to authorities. Sometimes what happens in this way, when they grow older, that time they keep all these things in mind and they hurt the teacher, especially if the teacher is poor than them, which is not good. We should never take revenge on others. And Proverbs 24 17 to 18, rejoice not when thine enemy falls, and let not thine heart be glad when he stumbles, lest the Lord see it and it displease him, and he turn away his wrath from him. Sometimes when the people can't hurt other person, when someone else hurt that person, they enjoy. But we should not be in that way. And only Jesus can change the bully. Like Saul also was persecuting Christians a lot, and at that time many prayed. And how Jesus changed that person? Full opposite. Not only the name, everything changed. Paul was so much persecuted for his faith. Even he was put into jail, but in that situation also he was writing letters for others. And uh, bully have no guilt. Sometimes it might be due to religion. And some bullies are in that way that they never feel bad the way they treat others. Like it's because it might be some people say that sometimes they might feel proud. Like some an example, a teacher will hit students when they talk. She goes outside at that time when they talk. But why to hit them? She can say to them, noise is coming, talk slowly. Or you can write on the book and you can talk in that way. Because we teachers are the one who will talk the most. Even I have seen few teachers, those who come early to talk. And sometimes in between classes also, they tell everyone study and they go there and talk. And some teachers, they sometimes don't complete syllabus, they keep on talking. And sometimes even after the school go gets over also, they don't stop, they keep on talking. And when they are talking that much, why won't they allow students to talk? It is a very logical thing. And some, especially leaders, what the leaders will do is they'll write name of those who talk, and teacher will beat them. But this leader doesn't feel guilty. Leader don't think that I am also talking but I am not being hurted. They are talking, they are hurted, this is not correct. Because of me that person is getting hurt. They don't have that type of guilt, they don't feel bad looking at others pain also. They feel they're superior. I'm a leader, everyone are afraid of me, everyone treat me well, I'm great. Their feelings are that way. And sometimes even religion also plays a role in it. Even in a few Hindu books, it's written that the lower caste people are slaves to upper caste people. Whatever the upper caste people want to do, they can do with them. So they behave in that way. Uh, because of the religion also. Even in the religion, there it is written that men are so much superior than women. So men behave in that way, they, without any reason, sometimes hurt the women. Mm. So it's also because of the religion, about the books they read, that also shape. Even if we read so much Bible, our mindset also changes, right? Like that only. And bully may hurt everyone. Sometimes we think that that bully is hurting me only. Even there was a bully. What she was doing is, in the class she was not allowing her benchmates to listen. She was keep on talking. Even when they are saying we are feeling disturbed, we will complain to teacher. Means sorry, I won't do it. And again she was doing the same thing. So these people are like that only. And also another instant I want to share is. Um, there was a girl, and she was hurting everyone without any reason only. She uh, sometimes ignores others, even for small things also she'll hurt others. Like if anyone is asking where are you going, she's saying outside instead of saying the place. Like in that ways also she hurts everyone. When she needs anything, she'll ask very humbly, but when She doesn't need, she'll dominate them, force them. So they might hurt everyone around them. And sometimes these bullies may cause fights between two people also, between families also. And let's move to next slide. These are few points to remember. Bully might be rich and target poor people. The basic mindset is, if there is a rich boy or girl, the other poor boy or poor girl have a dream of getting rich, and by hard work they can't get rich. So what they'll do is they will try to act as if they love that rich person. Their love is the money, but they act, and they do love marriage, and we all know how love marriages have the more chance of divorces. They have so many fights. So because of these fights, the child might become a bully. The child will think, I am rich, whatever I do, no one will complain on me. People will be always with the rich side, and police also will hurt the poor person only. So this mindset also might be make the person bully. And bully mostly targets the weak people who can't share problems to anyone, like parents. Like there was a girl who was very weak. So what the teacher did was, first she was hurting that girl with words, and if the girl will complain, she can change. And the girl was quiet, so then she started hitting that girl. Like what she did was, the teacher gave everyone book, corrected everyone's book, and gave to everyone except this girl. And when this girl was writing in rough note, that teacher hit her head with wall, saying, why did you write in rough note, come and kneel down. So what was the mistake of the girl? Nothing, right? And another time also, um, when girl forgot the book, then she was unable to write on rough note, because before she got hit for that. So she thought writing in rough note is not good. So she was just quiet, and again teacher pulled her hair, said her good for nothing, and then he pulled her hair and made her kneel down. And at that time teacher was in tension, maybe, because if teacher pulled the girl's hair, parents will surely inquire what happened to that girl. And also, even the girl cried a lot at that time. So parents won't be quiet if they see the girl in tears, and that girl is also good in studies. So teacher can't say she's not studying, so I hit her. So what happened was, the girl's parents complained, and teacher might lost her, maybe lost her job. And what the teacher did was, she was not even able to come in bus because of fear, because the girl's mother can shout and might put police case also. And the teacher was in so tension that she was very in a hurry, coming to school fastly, going fastly, in that way. So this bully is very dangerous. The teacher got affected, teacher's life was affected, right? Because her child is in 10th standard, and 10th standard is very important, right? She must have suffered a lot because of this thing. So if a student is very weak, but still these things are also a part of Christian persecution, because God will, we should not always tell to children that if anyone hurt to come to me, I'll complain. No, that is also not good thing. You do what God says, because He has great plans for us. Whatever He do, even the pain also has a purpose. And a teacher may target average students, not topper. Sometimes what teachers will do is, they hit the students who don't study well, because even if the child complains to parents, some parents may say, it's your mistake, you didn't study. If you would have studied, why will she beat you? It's for your good only. So sometimes they target that way, and if family support is not there, bullying increase. Sometimes the sibling rivalry will be there. If a person is hitting sibling also, other sibling won't feel pain. Or sometimes what happens is, Father may say to teacher, my son or my daughter is not studying, I'm hitting them, no use, I'm sending them to tuition, no use. At that time teacher might feel, okay, so this person is not having father's support. So sometimes because of jealousy also, that teacher might hit the child, like that fathers have good job, they are rich and she is poor. And also sometimes in olden days, how the parents used to treat elders is that elders are always right. So some teachers used to have a problem, like their husbands drink and beat them. So what the teacher will do daily, they used to hit the children. And when even if the children complain about them, then parents will say, elders are right. You only might have done any mistake. So children can't do anything in these cases. Or sometimes what parents will do, no need to go to school, leave it to also work, we'll get more money. So the lack of family support is also a problem. So we should always remember that Jesus is there for us. So we should pour our heart to him. And bullying happens in school buses, not in city buses, because bully has a fear of exposure. Because in school buses, if the child's school home is far, very few people will be there. And mostly in school buses, people were so much like their friends, so they keep on talking. They can't think about others, look at others' life also. Sometimes, especially nowadays, girls are talking about boys are talking about, because they don't even know what is happening beside them. So in these situations, also bullying will happen. But they have fear of exposure. So before the victim's parents or their parents or before elders, they act so good. Like a bully used to hurt a girl of her school. She know about her class and section, but she can hurt. Bully don't go to the class, and before everyone she can't go and hurt that victim, because everyone, if they see some other person, might take action on her, like saying this to her class teacher or principal or parents, and that bully has that fear. So it's my opinion that it's good to travel in city buses. Money also will be saved and safety is also there. And bully likes to see other in pain. So when bully was saying remove your dress, like those things, and also was hurting her, sometimes pushing the victim, and sometimes pulling the victim's hair, or pulling the victim's ID card, or throwing the victim's things like bags or water bottle. And also sometimes victim might use very belittling words like why are you standing near my mother, she is very beautiful, you are not beautiful, our family is beautiful, when you are standing with her what will people think, people might think that such a beautiful mother is having such ugly daughter, or saying you are very ugly. But then reality, the bully is not in good color, is not fair, but the victim is fair. So it might happen due to jealousy, maybe those are the feelings of that bully. So they like to see others in pain. Sometimes they know the consequences, but still they can't control themselves. Like sometimes the child's tears also might stop the bullying. Like one teacher used to hurt everyone, and no one used to take action because of the fear of the teacher. They'll think if we complain, then teacher might again take revenge on us, like that. But one girl cried, and that girl was from little rich background. So the teacher was afraid what happens if she cry, and if she tell to other teacher or parents that without any reason that teacher hurt me, I might lose the job. And the teacher started consoling her, don't cry. So the tears also might have an effect on it. And um, sometimes bully likes to blackmail others. So once what happened was, a girl with her brothers said, let's bully this girl, and they were pushing her. And in the near there was a bridge, there were near under the bridge there was maybe a lake or something, and that girl, due to the self defense, has pushed the boy, younger brother of the bully. and that boy was about to fall in the river, but he holds something and was saved. So how much dangerous the bullying is? What happens if there is nothing to hold? That boy might lose the life. So bullying is very serious thing which we need to take care. And even one girl said that she hurt others, so she might be in poor family, not having good family, but the one who is soft have good blessings, good house and many things, but still she is unable to change herself even after knowing the consequences also. And once what the bully did was, she said to victim, you have pushed me. I was just doing fun. I'll complain to my father. He will go to the school and then school will give a red card. You can't study. They will remove your dress. They'll put into her something that she was saying. And what that girl did was the victim prayed to Jesus. And Jesus said, I am there for you. Don't worry. What can people do? And then next day, I think girls did. Can I say it to my father? Then this girl, God gave her the energy, so the power. So what this girl did was do whatever you want. I am not afraid. My God is there. What can people do to me? And still, girl was saying that will happen. That will happen. No problem. My God is there for me. And that time, the bully said that okay, we also have gods. And then the victim said, okay, I'll also say to my father, let's see what happens. And the bully was afraid because bully bullied her near the CC cameras. And if the footage comes out, this bully might have police case or school authorities might punish her. And she was very much afraid her parents will know. So she said, let's become friends. And sometimes because of the trauma, even if bully changes also, victim might avoid them. Even there was a bully victim. She was unable to go even to the school route uh, because of the trauma. And even the that bully who troubled her, she said, "Okay, we'll become friends. Come, let's have some fun. Let's play." Then the girl didn't listen, ignored, and went away. So the victims will have the trauma. And on giving complaints, some can take revenge also. Like there was a there was a boy who used to bully a girl by pinching her in private parts and all these things, and she was very much afraid. And he asked her money, but she was unable. She don't have pocket money to give, and she doesn't like to give him. So in anger, he used to take her pencil and break it. And she informed her parents not that about his touch but other things. And teacher said that he's asking money before everyone, and he became angry and again he started pinching her when he get punishment. He was taking anger on her, so some might take revenge. So we should be, it's better to pray to God. And some change after giving complaint. Once teacher hit the student, and when parents complained, then she started praising her. So some can change, and it can occur due to jealousy, sometimes because of color or because of academic achievements and because of father's job or because of the house. And sometimes bully might emotionally blackmail also, and bully might have dominating mindset like feeling superior. Like there was a girl before her parents only, she was hurting other girl because that girl was topper, so parents also think, so what if my child is topper, so they feel superior also. So in that situations, if parents don't correct her, this behavior will increase and it have effects on her future life. Sometimes this mindset can bring problems in her life. Whom she hurted might go in good places, and she might be the one who can become less than others. She might have troubles also. So parents should correct this behavior. And this is last slide. So victims' trauma makes them avoid bully even if bully changes also. And no use of showing help, love, or helping the bully. So what the girl's parents did was a girl's parents gave the teacher biryani, but still no use. Still teacher was hurting the girl more, saying this girl is less than others, so everyone give her any task to do, and telling weaknesses of the girl to everyone, uh, and also to hurting her in many ways that she is good for nothing daily. So sometimes because it might happen because some teachers, if their children don't study, they will hurt the toppers. So these things also teachers do. They can't tell to their children. Their children don't listen even if the teachers say. So they'll take anger, the jealousy on the other students also. They try to pull the other students. They'll think if we'll say bad words to belittling words to her, that this girl negative words have effect. So this girl might not study and future she might be poor, but it doesn't happen because God has said no weapon worked on us will not will not succeed. So only God is there for us. No matter how much people try to pull us down, also we should not be tense. And also there was a boy who was very jealous of his classmate. That he was poor, and whenever he needs something like for project, he used to say, "Our family is very poor. We can't afford. Please give us little help, little money." And sometimes for eating food, because of his poverty, he used to daily go to that girl's home. And but in class, he used to hurt that girl. Like he used to give books to everyone in hand, and for that girl, he used to throw on her bench. And when that girl is distributing, he used to pull. And even this bully have some arrogant nature. Even when teacher said him that why are you not giving badge to her? She is got the rankers. Why are you not giving? Then he said it is broken. I will give tomorrow, and he didn't give. So that shows he is even not respecting his teacher. And also talked very arrogantly, very rudely to his father. So it shows how he is respecting his parents. So these bullies are always the troublemakers, and they might have struggles in the family, like drunk husband beating wife, and also the fights between parents. So there was a girl, her parents had a fight, and when they called the victim for a program, and the victim sat beside them, and the father sat somewhere else. And if they want the father to be beside her, they can easily put a kerchief. The mother also came, and what they were doing is they said the dance was good, but in before calling the girl, but at that time of the dance program, they were simply moving here and there, sometimes to the mother and sometimes to father. So the girl thought what is happening in their family, and even after the program mostly the families go together, and that program was in the apartment, so even if the mother have urgent washroom, she can usually go up and come down, right? uh, but after the program she went to home, and father didn't go. So there might have been some struggles in the family, and that much visible outside means don't know how much they might be having fights in the family. And what that girl did was she came to victim and said, my father will sit with us, he's a very good family man, but why were you sitting there? Because of you my father was sad far from us. It is your mistake, you should have moved. I felt so sad looking my parents separated. So it shows how much maybe in family there might be many struggles which they show on other people. And also there was a bully, what he did was I can't secure first rank, so he went and hit that first ranker. So these things also happen, that much jealousy they have. And they for them hitting others is just like a fun, not something they don't feel bad about it. And some bullies are so they act a lot that they first try to become friends, and then they share all their problems or their struggles. Then what the other person will feel, okay, let us also share this thing they are sharing, right? So, and when the other person share their secrets, then they will blackmail them, and sometimes they, if they know the weakness, then they'll use that weakness to trouble the victim. And so these bullies are more dangerous. And sometimes bully attacks secretly, like once every all the girls have did stylish hairstyles, and teacher said to have proper hairstyle. And at that time, uh, a bully said to victim, means they were good friends, but that was a secret bully. So what she did was, I like your hair, I will plait your hair. And she was not plaiting, she was talking with others. And she wants the teacher to hurt her, why didn't you plait your hair till now? And when others are asking her, can we plait your hair? At that time this bully was saying, no, no, I will plait, I like it. And she was not plaiting. And that time another friend plaited her hair, and teacher didn't say anything. So sometimes they use these things to attack. And that bully said to her friend, that teacher said you are a bad student and has said me to avoid you. So that bully, sorry, so the victim cried a lot, and everyone came to know that it was a lie. So sometimes they trouble us by speaking lie also. And pray to Jesus can protect us. So once one girl was bullied um, by a girl younger than her, like taking her ID card or pulling her bag and doing these things. But when she prayed to Jesus, that girl changed the school. So a prayer can change situations. And once a victim prayed that bully should change school, and that time bully got financial issues, and they changed the school and also their home. So only God can protect us. If once a victim prayed, and this victim also changed the school. So God is there for us always. Even once a victim is unknown of the bully's nature and want to take room with her. And that time Corona time came, and everyone were in home. And also they called for a semester. They said they should share their rooms after Corona. And the bully victim don't know about bully's nature, and she said okay to bully to take room. And just for 10 for not for just for few days only, but still God avoided it. Again they changed their rule, and they said each one will get a room. So even for just a few days, single digit days also, God has saved us. As God said, he will surely protect us. We are very much safe in his hands. So even we don't know about few people's nature, but still God is there for us. And some bullies might repent and change. Once a teacher, when a girl was unable to speak properly in a seminar, hit that girl, gave a slap. And what she did was, she said this class is useless. The topper is also not very clever. And also a girl was not talking, and she hold her dress and said, if you don't talk, I will remove your dress. But that bully felt bad, and uh, cried, because principal said that she will take her job because of another reason. And then bully changed her mind. She said sorry to the girl's parent, and then she started praising the girl. And that bully was a Christian. So these sometimes they might repent also. And that bully was not having any hatred on the victim, because before she also used to praise the victim, that your hair is good, you studied well. So sometimes it doesn't have any relation with the victim. It might just be because their mind might be having so much difficulties or something. And bully acts good before the victim's parents and their parents also. So the parents are very unknown of this nature. And sometimes this bully can kill others also. Like there was a girl, and they might have 4 5 years of difference. She is having a younger brother, and parents treat their brother well because his boy and his younger. In that way, what the mother used to do is she catches the boy's back. She treats her maybe very well, him very well. So the girl, maybe because of jealousy, want to kill him. She has a plan that if the boy died, I will be the alone daughter. They'll treat me very well. So in the lift for fun, she was keeping the boy near the lift where doors will be closed automatically. And she said to her friend to that amusement ride to move it fastly, and that boy got vomited, her brother got vomited, and she was enjoying. So it might be because of jealousy, parents partiality also. And some people bully older than them because a small girl used to bully a big elder girl by pulling her ID card back, because sometimes the older people feel ashamed by saying that younger person bullied me, because people might say, okay, you should be strong, you are very weak, these things are happening to you, like that. And sometimes women also hit, wives also hit husbands, because husbands also feel it ashamed to say that my wife hits me. So these things also happen. And toppers also may bully average students. Once there was not a topper, but she studies well, and when the girl changes place, then also why can't she sit in her bench, she was constantly scolding. And also she was, when a girl asked her to give bag, she thrown that bag. So like that also some people behave. She thinks that she is topper, and average students, they are afraid to talk to teacher, so they can't say about me. So this is also a pride. And sometimes even few people are jealous of topper, and they may bully like a leader. When topper want to go to washroom, leader say, why do you want to go now, why can't you go in break period, or eat your lunch fully. These things also might happen. And parents also should understand that there are bullies, and sometimes friends can trouble the child, and child can't always be talking against the children, because against friends, because she needs them for group projects and everything. And if sometimes what friends do, they'll say complete your lunch, or bring little to little lunch. But what mother will say, is this girl listening to me or her friends, like that. I won't listen. Her mother will say, eat how much you want and bring. If it is remaining, why do you complete the lunch? If it is full, bring. So the girl is stuck between her friends and her mother. Mother is not ready to reduce her lunch, and friends are not ready to accept. They're forcing her to complete lunch. So sometimes these things are also trouble her. By eating more food, she might be vomited, the girl, and also sometimes she might become fat, and these things also can happen. So parents also should support them. But nowadays children are very clever. What they can do is they can simply throw the half of the lunch in dustbin before going to school. Outside home they can do that. And uh, sometimes in elders, the bullying is done by belittling them and harsh words also. A girl always used to hurt her friends. She is poor, and whenever she goes in auto, whenever she goes to hotel, only her friends only pay the price. And what she do is, when she knows some the friends have some inferiority, she always talks about it only. Like if a friend scores less in studies, she keeps on talking about she get good marks, like that. So that type of bullying also can be done. But God only can save us. We should always come to God in these situations. And sometimes God will reveal that nature when when they want to take us, like a girl wants to take a bully wants to take a victim as a roommate, and God saved her. Sometimes the bully wants to join in their family. At that time, God will reveal her nature for our safety, so that we won't be deceived. And Sometimes victim also may become bully when they think about that situation. If they keep on thinking about, okay, I was bullied in the past, so we should not think about it that much. And bullying is also a part of Christian persecution. We should always think that mm, Jesus had a plan. Like Jesus was also being bullied, he was also being hated and rejected by others. Without any reason, he died in cross only for us. He didn't do any mistake. And even prophets also were persecuted, as Jesus said. And also Paul was persecuted for his faith. And Joseph, without any mistake, he was in jail. Um, his brothers have put him into a pit. So, and also David. Uh, Even Saul also was king, and whole kingdom was against David, but still God saved him. So but all these people whom I mentioned have good place in heaven, and also they were blessed a lot. So we should think that this is also a part of our blessing, means the way of our blessing. And sometimes the bully might be in debts also. Like a girl said that her father was a government employee, but still she was unable to wear good dresses. In spite of she was in Tamil Nadu, but still she was unable to buy good dresses, costly dresses. And even while came to play, her legging was torn. So that type of clothes she wear. So they might be having some problems even in home also. Sometimes for show off they used to travel by auto. And also, if atmosphere is not supportive, bullies. If the bully surroundings are that let everyone face their own struggle, that time bully will bully's victim. But if the whole atmosphere is supportive, they get afraid. Mm, like if a teacher was bullying a child, if other teachers or fellow students take the number of the child and inform the parents, if once that things happen, other teachers also might be afraid um, to bully. So the atmosphere also should be well. So we should teach our children to stand for those who can't stand for themselves. And sometimes bully damages other things like throwing others things also. And I think I've said so much. The things which we should remember is Jesus is everything has a limit. Maybe today you might be facing these things, but God will surely take this out from us, because Joseph was troubled by the Pharaoh's, not Pharaoh's, the Potiphar's wife and his brothers. But God has kept him in that place where they can't even do anything. And we should have the forgiveness. Even Joseph's brothers also hated, didn't talk with him properly, and put him in pit, and they sold him. So how much broken the Joseph was, but still he didn't take any revenge. So we should pray for a heart like Joseph. And he lived with them happily. He hugged them, he kissed them. So what a good heart he was having. And even he has right to punish the Potiphar's wife, but he ignored it. So pray to God to have that hurt, and God will surely fulfill our wishes. And even sometimes when a person faces the bullying, they might become overprotective of their children. Sometimes they'll think, let's join our child in an online school so that no one will trouble them, or uh, let's keep a camera and let's check, or let's say to teachers that okay, we are keeping camera, anything bad happens we'll complain about you. Anything like if any bullying happens we'll surely complain to you, like that, in an indirect way, so that the child will feel so much supported. When if any if bullies their child, they will show the video to parents, they'll show it to principal. And bullying, these things might come to parents who were bullied in childhood. But still we should leave it in God's hands, because in the God's plan, maybe this bullying is also a part of his blessing. Because Joseph was treated very well with his father treated him so good. But when Joseph was far from his father, he was being troubled a lot. So sometimes it might be a part of God's plan. But teach your children to pray whenever anything bad happens. And uh, sometimes mostly parents think that my child should have a beautiful life, no problem. So sometimes they're not keeping the names of Christians also, because mostly Christians are being persecuted even when they're small also. Sometimes other students hurt them, sometimes teachers also might hurt them, not give them marks even if they have studied well also. So parents do these things, but it is not good. We should accept God before everyone, no matter how tough our situations are, because some missionaries have risked their life to give us the gospel. So, Christian life is the difficult life, and heaven is only our real home. This is just a place to decide heaven or hell. This is not a permanent place. And in heaven, there is always happiness. So, we should think only till our life, only we are facing problems, because um, the Christians always face any, I think a true Christian will surely face any of the time, because even a person was poor and people used to throw the person's mug, buckets, etc. So that person changed herself, became little rough, like little, uh, talking little more. So sometimes that type of situations can make the person harder, but still God is there for us. These things are very difficult part of our life, but let's all pray. And sometimes Satan will say, if you don't punish the bully, that bully might trouble all the others, so this punishment can change them. But no, punishments can't change, only God only can change a person's heart. And these things, the persecution, sometimes soften our hearts. Like a person, when a girl had parents who were leaders, and they used to write names of others, like they used to hit others without reason sometimes, and they never felt bad about it. And that girl also in childhood, she used to pinch elders, she used to throw things, and she also never felt bad. But when she was being hit by others, she faced bullying. At that time, her mind changed, and before her, if a person was hitting someone else, she used to feel so sad. So she became sensitive to others' pain. So whatever happens, God is making us into a good person. We think that blessings are something which we think blessings are good marks, a good job, having more wealth, luxury life. But in God's view, these with all these things, even having a good heart is also a great blessing, and having rewards in heaven also. So sometimes to get rewards in heaven, this also is a process. So I'll conclude my words that always come to God. God only can save us. And even one instant I want to share, a girl was jealous of the topper, and so teacher got pity on the topper, and teacher shouted on that girl for another to be jealous and something. So it is also done so that the girl would not hurt the topper. So sometimes God uses others also to support us. So I'll conclude my words here. And I'll say that parents should take care of their child a lot, that they don't become a bully, because bully even makes others avoid the person. Even there was a girl in a bench where there were four girls, and one girl was a bully. So what the other girls used to do is, other two girls, when they need, they used to sit with their friends. They don't like to sit in their bench, so they usually go to participate in sports and sometimes in other places also. And when they need something, with these two girls used to change their places. In the bench, four girls will be there, one is a bully and another girl, they used to ask another girl only, give me books, give me pen, give me that. They don't talk with this bully. So this bullying makes us far from others also. They don't like her. They even, that girl thanked to God, thank God that that bully went to a vacation. So I'm very happy. Sometimes they thank God also in that way. Thanks that she didn't came to class. And even there was a teacher, she used to bully others without any reason. In the few days only, for one girl she said go out, and another girl she said to repeat the speech, and another girl she said you're not clever, you can't even speak, give a speech. And someone complained on that teacher, she lost the job. And when she was near the door going outside, everyone are clapping hands and celebrating. So how people are looking at the bully as a villain, right? So when this bullying makes us far from others. And uh, sometimes even if the bully will bullies others, other people also don't like to hang with them. They think, okay, this person might hurt me also, so let me avoid her. So these things will happen. So that bullying is not a good nature. And even if anyone have that weakness, they should surely fast and pray to God to take out that weakness. Thank you very much. I'll complete my video.